Hello, I'm Pi, like the number, and I want to take you to Makeup Town. If you're new here, welcome. I do drag makeup tutorials, and I live, laugh, love wacky drag, so if that's something that you also love, please consider subscribing. Without any further ado, let's get into the smoky green fantasy. Yeah. Ooh. Greetings! I have already gone ahead and moisturized my face, so I'm just going in with some quick silicone primer, and then we are hopping right in with the foundation. Y'all know I love Kryolan. It is currently my fave, although I've been thinking about trying some other ones, so we'll see what happens there. But we're starting in with some 070. It is just stark white, and I'm just going in over the high points of my face, you know, the parts that really want to make go pop, 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 like popcorn. I'm following through just with my my base color, which is 2W, and just filling in the rest of my face because, you know, it's just color by numbers. Taking a damp beauty blender, you're going to casually beat the out of your face. And I mean that. You really have to press the cream into your skin so it gets a nice smooth finish. Using a concealer brush in that same 070 cream, you're also going to go ahead and carve out where your eyebrows are going to go. This is important, and I will talk about that later. For contour, you're going to go in with a darker shade, and you're going to start to chisel out where you want your cheekbones to be, not necessarily where they actually are. So for example here, I am painting the contour kind of on my cheekbones, because I want higher cheeks than what I actually have. And the same rule applies for the jaw contour as well. You want to paint the contour over the jaw. Using a different damp booty blender, we're going to go ahead and blend the contour into the base and a little bit of the highlight. You don't want to mix these colors too much because then you just become a big lumpy mess of one color, and you're trying to actually rebuild dimension because we don't like regular face. We want new face. That's the point of drag. To pinch in that sniffer and give yourself an upturned look, we're going to bring the contour shade up to the tip of the nose and then create the railroad tracks on the sides. And remember, don't bring the contour shades down the side of your nose too much, otherwise it will widen your nose instead of giving it that little clean up and soften the edges with your highlight sponge. Using your contour shade and an angled brush, go in and map out where your eyebrows are going to go. Doing your eyebrows with your base makes it much easier to clean up, and then later on you can make it a little bit more fine-tuned. I'm not going to go into too much detail about brows in this video, but if you do want an entire dedicated video to brows, let me know in a comment below. I am more than happy to do so, and quite frankly, I could talk about it for an entire video, so maybe that's what I should do. Now that your base is done, you can go ahead and set it like a volleyball spike using your favorite setting powder. Mine is Ben Nye Luxury Neutral Set. I love her. Let's move on, shall we? Now that it looks like we just got some work done, we can actually put some makeup on top of our newly structured face. So grab a small fluffy brush and a cool tone contour shade and start to go over top of your contour creams. I've said it before and I'll say it every time, make sure you concentrate the darkest part of the contour on the outer part of your face. Do the same thing with your blush. Use your blush as a way to kind of blend the contour to the highlight, you know? Rosy. Alright, buckle up, baby. This is the real meat and potatoes of this look. It's the eyeballs. So we're going to take some clear plastic and we're going to use it to create a nice sharp line from the edge of the eyeball all the way up towards the tip of the eyebrow. Follow your natural brow bone towards the inner corner of your eyebrow and just start to softly blend this light blue shade to create the general shape of what you want your eye to be. Repeat on the other side. Use a smaller fluffy brush in that same blue to smoke out the bottom part of your eye, and then start to blow out that clean line that we created. Now, I know, it seems counterproductive, but I promise it works. Going in with a fluffy brush and a lime green color, we're going to start to smoke out the blue shape that we've created. And then we're going to keep going back and forth with blue and green with the fluffy brush to get it to the point where it's nice and blended together. And I'm comfortable with the green being able to then eventually blend into black, which is why the blue's there. We want this to be a green-centered look too, so make sure you're smoking out the green pretty far. And then go in and deepen that eyeliner shape. Again, this is happening because we're going to be blending black into this exact same line, and so it gives it something to blend into. Cool, so let's go ahead and cut the crease. I'm using the Morphe concealer in white, and I'm starting on the inner part of my brow bone, and then going up and over my brow bone, because that will give a nice open lid look. Really take your time with this because you want it to be nice and precise from the get-go. And then once you have a nice clean and precise line, you can start to blend down onto the lid and down the side of the nose a little bit. Just a little bit. Just make sure you don't bring the white over too far to the point where it's covering up the darkest outer corner. Use that white concealer to go ahead and create your inner corner as well. And for this look, I'm keeping it pretty flat. I'm not bringing it down too much, if that makes sense. So now that we have a nice white and tacky lid, we can go ahead and add a little bit more shape to it by packing in blue into the outer third of our lid. And then we're gonna follow in and add in some green into the middle. Now, make sure you're not bringing these up too far. We do want to keep the very, very top of the lid a little bit lighter. It's time for liner. Using my favorite product ever. It is Inglot Gel Liner. I love her. Start on your inner corner with a tiny detail brush, and then map out the top of the wing. The top of the wing is going to go towards the end of the crease, the white crease that we created. And you're just going to connect the inner corner using a curve all the way up to the edge of the crease. Now I have very hooded lids, so I have to kind of use a more straight up and curved wing. Some people can get away with doing a straight line, and those people I have feelings about because it makes me mad. I'm jealous of that. I feel jealousy. I'm green with envy about that. And I can't help it. So go ahead and fill it in with all that black. It's the best black ever. It's literally pitch black. I highly recommend it. And no, this is not sponsored, but Inglot, if you're listening, you should consider it. I talk very highly of you pretty frequently. Once the entire lid is black, we're gonna go ahead and smoke out that liner. Now, another ride or die product for me is the black shadow by MakeupGeek. It's called Corrupt. It always gets the job done. It always blends beautifully in with the pitch black liner that Inglot does. So like it's just so good. So go ahead and smoke that out, and then we're gonna drag that up the wing shape that we've created and then over top of the crease. Then go ahead and smoke out that with a little bit more of the blue that we've been using up to this point. Pop that into the outer corner of the lid, and then go in with the green, and then follow suit by blending those together and then smoking the black over top of that teeny tiny little white corner that is created. And then go back in and just keep on packing that green on, because that is how you're gonna get that big ol' poppy green look that we're going for. Very green, lots of green, nothing but greenery, like a rainforest. We're just gonna bring it onto the nose, because green. We want green everywhere. We want green on the nose. We want blue on the nose. We want nose on the nose. And you're gonna top it off with an itsy bitsy little white dot of concealer. Grab an eyelash curler and then slap some black mascara on. Y'all know I'm not precise with this. Just make your eyelashes black. That's all you gotta do. Let's throw some lips on our face. You're gonna start by doing the outer corners and the top Cupid's bow. Connect the lines. Go down to the bottom, create an arch, connect the lines. Sharpen out the edges, and keep connecting. Once you get the lines all connected, fill in the bottom of the top lip, start to blend out the black from the rest of the lip, fill it in with a lip color, and then start to blend that in, and you've got lips. Bam! Speed Racer version. Let's go. I told you I'm not going over brows in this video, so here's something different. Wow, I am feeling so rejuvenated after that nice little burlesque show that I gave you. So now let's put on some lashes. These are, of course, my favorite Hell lashes. I'll put a link in the bio below. Slap them on, grab some blush. We're gonna go back in and make sure that we're nice and blushed. Sometimes your face will eat the makeup as you do the rest of your face, so it's important to go back in. And I'm popping on some green highlighter. This is from the one of the Anastasia Beverly Hills palettes. And we're popping that puppy underneath of our eyebrows too. Go back in, more blush. And let's get some Ben Nye glitter glue. And we're gonna pop on some nice green iridescent glitter on the lid, on the inner corner. Set your face, and then we're gonna put it on the cheek too, because we want to be glistening and beautiful and green. Lots of green. I told you before, we're gonna be very green. Ooh, damn, look at how sparkly that is. Oh my god. Woo! All right, you know, I think it's time to pop on a wig and see what this looks like, shall we? Oh, wow. Ooh, who is she? I've never seen her before. She looks stunning beautiful. As always, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you learned something and enjoyed this video. And if you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. I do put out videos every week. And check out one of the other videos that I have on my channel. Bye. Ooh, yes. Ooh, yeah.